What is up, everyone? It is Cameron Bazin, Cam from the Gram, whatever you call me. Today, we are going to be talking about what made the cut. It's no surprise that I get a lot of stuff from PR. I get a lot of stuff through collaborations. I work with a lot of different brands. Not everything I get, I use on a day-to-day basis, if that makes sense. Like, I do get a lot of products and I get a lot of clothes and a lot of experiences that I use here and there. And there's a lot of different companies that I love working with that have so many great things to choose from. You realistically aren't using everything that you get every single part of the day. There are going to be days where I use one bag or I use a pair of pants, and another day where maybe my skin is acting up and I use a cleanser or something that I got from a brand for this. With that being said, there are a lot of staples I have in my life that I use on a day-to-day basis. So, I do have 10 products here that did make the cut. They are things that I feel like really do provide value. Even though I did get them for free or discounted or I worked out some sort of collaboration, these are things that if I never got it again for free, if I did not work for this brand, if I was never able to be an influencer again, here are the things that I feel like I would spend the money on, I would spend the time on, I would spend the effort on. I would just go out of my way to make sure that I have it. Number one, and this was a little bit of a shock, okay? I loved my AirPods and I love my AirPro Maxes, but they just weren't really doing it for me. When I was backpacking through Europe, my AirPro Maxes got wet and they stopped working, and I got them secondhand. Pretty sure they had water damage, but it was just too much hassle to try and figure out how to get them fixed. So I was on the market looking for a new pair of headphones. I needed a really good pair of day-to-day headphones. And that is exactly why I was using the VM headphones. This is what they look like, the VM headphones. Oh, is it focusing? I hope so. Anyways, I got these headphones and I am absolutely obsessed with them. I couldn't be happier with how this product turned out. What's really cool about these headphones is that they're also AI recording earbuds as well. So they have noise cancellation and they record all my conversations if I want them to, right? It's definitely one of those things where if you don't want it to do it, it doesn't do it. But you can press this little button on the dock to record conversations. You can also tap the earbud itself to record conversations, and they're just the best. The quality is so good on these. And when I was in Miami last weekend, I had a few meetings that I had to attend, so I was able to actually put them into play, and they are so helpful, guys. So you have to download the app to use them, but they were just so helpful. They recorded all of the conversations, they transcribed everything. They also record live recordings. They also can pick up on phone call conversations, and they also translate as well, which I thought was really cool. I don't know why I would be needing to translate for anything right now, but if ever I was in a situation where things needed to be translated, I could, which I really liked. You can also ask it to summarize the conversation as well, which I thought was really, really cool. I have the worst memory ever, so it's good to have something that I feel like I can rely on in the event that I'm in a situation where I really need to remember something and I may not remember it. So they're great. I love them. I've used them on a few flights now, which I think is kind of a do or die for me. So I know that they work well on flights, and they're just a very good pair of everyday headphones. I don't listen to a lot of music, but I am always having a conversation on the phone, having a meeting of some sorts. So this was perfect. Number two, I'm obsessed with this product. I don't think that there's a bigger compliment than being told, wow, you smell really good. You just smell so sexy. I love those type of compliments. So this product was perfect for me. Okay. It is the Versace Eros Flame Cologne. I am obsessed with this, and it may feel basic to some, but it's a big deal to me because I had never smelled this fragrance before, and it just smells so good. This is the perfect night out cologne. Going on a date, you want to feel sexy, you just want to feel super, just I don't even know, you just want to feel very put together. You're going to spray a little bit of this and it's definitely going to be a head turner. I have gone through a lot of colognes. I was the kid that when I was younger, I used to go through my dad's what's it called, his Sauvage Dior, and I would douse myself in it, he would get so mad at me. And this is kind of what it reminds me of. It's really cinnamony, just like spicy and just super duper sexy. I'm absolutely in love. I worked with an agency to get this partnership for Versace, and it came with another cologne too. I think Bright Crystal, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like a holiday gifting campaign. So I was actually able to gift my roommate Daylise the other one. That one also smells good, but it's a little bit more like floral, and that's just not my vibe. But this is perfect. I love it. It clearly you can tell I'm obsessed. I got it in like November, and I got some wear and tear on it already. So that's number 2. Number 3, and I'm really excited about this one. I'm really excited about everything that I'm showing you guys, but I'm really excited about this one because this was definitely a what's the word? I didn't know how much I was going to love this product. I really didn't know. So I'm a big traveler. I love to travel. I love to see the world. And if you don't know, my stepmother actually works for Delta, so I fly on her standby pass. It's just one of the benefits of having a family member that works for Delta. But with it, there are like caveats, right? So, I don't get to fly confirmed, which means I do not get to check a bag. I can if I want to, but you kind of play the game of if you're not flying confirmed and you check a bag that goes on that plane, your bags are going with that plane. So once I started like doing the standby life, right, and kind of taking risks with my traveling plans, I needed stuff that I could actually take on the plane. So I always have like a really solid carry-on that I love. I'm currently using the Samsonite brand for my like carry-on luggage, like the suitcase itself. But I knew I was going to need a travel bag. Okay, and this is no hate, no hate. My mom gifted me a Cotopaxi 2 or 3 years ago that I was in love with, and I love my Cotopaxi. But they come in like really weird colors to me, and it's just not like my vibe. It's not my aesthetic. They do carry like a lot of room in them, and I do love the bag. I just didn't love the color. And then there were just some little compartment things that I don't think really worked for me. It didn't feel like there was enough compartments in the back, if that makes sense. Like if you have a Cotopaxi, you kind of know, like you kind of have like the middle part, you have the zipper in the back, and then you have the top part. So it's good. But I just think the structure of the bag just wasn't really for me. So I did a deal with this company called Audio. And this is the travel bag that they sent me. And I was really skeptical because I was super obsessed with my Cotopaxi. Like it was Cotopaxi or nothing, right? For a really long time. And then I got this Avio bag and I was like, I'll try it out. Let's see. I love my Cotopaxi, but this one is jet black. So I feel like I'm going to like it. And I am so obsessed with this bag. It has so many different compartments, and which is exactly what I needed, especially because I have all these different tools and things that I need to bring with me when I go travel. I have like a million different content things that I need to store. So hold on, let me just clip this to me. You may not be able to hear me as good, but whatever. With this bag, it has all of these different compartments in it. It is so sleek. It is so sexy. And it has the space here at the top too, like where you can put clothes inside. And it comes with a little vacuum seal that you can like vacuum this down and push it in for like more space. And it has a space for like all of your laptops and things. There's just so many little compartments. And then I have this little compartment in the back as well, where I like to put my passport and things of that nature. This is just like the best weekender bag, right? It fits everything that I could need. I'm very big about putting all my clothes in one luggage and then everything else in the other. So this does the job for me personally. I will say the first few times I used it, I wasn't in love with the product. I do think similar to like a shoe, this bag does have to be broken in. And I've taken this on a lot of trips. And the first few trips I had with it, it did kind of hurt my back and like it wasn't super comfortable to wear. It definitely feels like a bag that you need to break in and actually spend time using to figure out like how to make it work for you. Whereas the Cotopaxi is pretty malleable, like I guess like in material from the beginning. But if you do like to travel, you do like to see the world, you don't like to bring a lot of stuff, but you still want to be put together, I feel like that's super niche. But if you do want to be put together, Avio travel bag is like 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. And I love my Cotopaxi, but she is definitely collecting dust under my bed as we speak. Next one, I am not a big liquid fragrance person. I'm not. And anyone who knows fragrances, like, I don't really know why I don't really love liquid fragrance, but it's just not my vibe. I think it's a little messy. Sometimes the oil can kind of stain clothes. Um, it's just not always my tea. But I worked with this company called Fulton and Rourke over the summer, and they had the best cologne ever. I'm not kidding. And it was Rourke's Cove. And I was obsessed. I literally was a teeny tiny bottle. I ran out of all of the Rourke's Cove like by the end of the summer. And I was like, oh, like I want to be able to work something out with them. So I, talked to them. I told them I love the product and they were so sweet. They ended up giving me a $250 gift card to get another like set of clones and kits and things like that. So I tried a different fragrance. I tried a different style. This product itself came with a bundle, but this is really what made the cut. Fulton and Roy, Formula 5 oil and scent Cale Ocho. Cale Ocho. This is the best stuff ever. It's just perfect. Do a little dab and rub it all over, and it just creates like the most fragrant, spicy, sexy smell of my life. I have been gatekeeping this product for so long. I really don't like to tell people about it, even though I know that's like shady and not good for the brand. But it's so good that I just feel like, I don't know. I really want to keep it to myself. But I'm sharing it with you guys. Fulton and Rourke. Well, let me let it focus. Fulton and Rourke Formula 5 oil, specifically in Cale Ocho. And that's CALLEOCHO. Ocho. Yes. Next up is my jeans. So when I was younger, I used to be a little chunky, okay, a little round, a little chunky. Things didn't really fit my body well, all right? Like it was either too like long or it was too tight on the legs, and I have always been so insecure. I don't have a lot of insecurities, but I used to be so insecure about the way I looked in pants because I was like stumpy, I guess, like a little just like stumpy and shorter. And then I grew and then I got longer and it was fine. But my thighs have always just been so thick. And for a long time, my legs were not super like long. So any pair of pants I wore just like looked so crazy to me, like super thick on the thighs and then just like swallowed in the ankles. And I hated it. And so I've had a really weird relationship with pants and jeans. And when I was younger, I used to wear shorts literally all day, every day. Keep in mind, I'm from Georgia, so it does get cold, but I'd be wearing shorts in like December and January because I was so insecure about the way that I looked in pants. And I don't even know why. That's such a weird thing to like be insecure about, but I was, and I hated it. So finding a good pair of jeans has always been a struggle for me. And when I started partnering with the company Alfric Eden, that's spelled AELFRICEDEN, Alfric Eden, the game changed for me. I don't really know what material of denim these jeans are, but I seriously will never wear another pair of jeans again. Sometimes I wear H&M, sometimes, like very minimal, but I will not wear another pair of pants that is not Alfric Eden. I actually brought the pair with me because I love them so much. They are just like the perfect fit, right? They fit my hips perfectly. They have just enough space on the thigh. And then they're a little bit baggier towards the end, but they have different styles and different shapes. This pair of pants is just like everything to me. And I have them in like different, I guess, like different cuts. They're still the same shape, but they're like different denims, different designs, things like that. I have like 3 to 4 pair of them, and they are on rotation in my closet every single week. Like I said, I am not super confident in the way that I look in pants most of the time. So when I find a good pair of pants, like I hold on to them with so much value. And Alfred Eden is absolutely a brand that I will run back to every single time. Whether or not I get a brand deal or not, or if I get a promotion, I'm going to wear them all the time for sure. Unless something changes, but these are just perfect. Like I literally wear these once a week. I literally wash them every single week because they're so great. So yeah, that's how I feel about these jeans. Next up, this is newer in my like my life, my rotation, what I do on my day-to-day basis. You can't really tell, but I have really dry skin. So sometimes finding a moisturizer that's going to work for me um can be very challenging. After using a really good moisturizer, I realized how important it is to have something that really works for your skin. I didn't realize what I was missing out on until I actually started using a really good moisturizer, and that is from a company called Lumin. It's Lumin, and it's a daily face moisturizer, okay? This brand is specifically curated for men. It comes in a pump. I'm not gonna like push on it. You can probably see it on my Instagram, but it's a pump and it squeezes out the top. But it has like a really good fragrance to it, and it's just so great for my skin personally. Like 1 to 2 pumps of this over my face, and I feel super hydrated. I don't feel super dry and crackly. I feel like the moisturizers I've used in the past, like they do good for like an hour and then they dry like into my skin and like I feel like I need to put more on. But this is like an all day lasting coverage. So definitely worth a look if you have really, really dry skin like I do. This is just like the perfect product for me. So yeah, I love Lumen. This is my day and night moisturizer, and I can't see myself using anything else for now. Next, super niche. I kind of already knew I wanted this product. It was something I was already seeking out, and then I found it on TikTok, requested the free sample, and then now we're here. If you know me, you know I love a bag. I live for a bag. Any sort of bag. I'm always wearing a bag. This probably started like in like 2023, 2024. I always had a little bag on me and I started collecting bags. But this is my favorite everyday bag, okay? I used to wear this like jean bag that was cute, but it just didn't go with everything. So I got this bag from the TikTok shop. I don't know the brand, and I'm sure I could find it, but I don't have it for now. And it's just this everyday suede bag. It's literally so cute. If you've seen me recently, you know, probably like within the last like 6 months, you know I have this bag on. It is the best ever. It fits everything that I need. So my day-to-day rotation of things that are in my bag is going to be my one of my cameras, both of my phones, my iPad, my laptop, and my chargers. And then like chapstick, wallet, and all of that stuff. That's always going to be in my bag. So having a bag that can hold all of that and still look good and not hurt my shoulder, I really do value that. So that's why this everyday suede bag is just perfect for me. It's the perfect size and it just looks good with a lot of the stuff that I wear. So, yep, I love this bag. Next up is going to be any long sleeve from Fabletics. And I know that's crazy. I have been going through like this weird like body transformation where I've been working out a lot. I've been cutting down on drinking. Like I've become kind of a new person when it comes to my health and wellness. And I love athleisure, but I don't want to look super athletic in public. And so I don't want to look like I just came straight out of the gym. But I also don't want to look like, prim and proper. I love like elevated athleisure because I do feel like sometimes like that does make an outfit. Like you can kind of get away with an elevated athleisure in most spaces and it looks really good and polished. So with that being said, Fabletics, right? I've been working with Fabletics since the summer. Um, Anything from Fabletics that is a long sleeve, I'm just in love with. I don't know. I love their jackets, but I'm specifically talking about like their long sleeve shirts, their quarter zips, like any of that type of stuff is just like the best to me. I have this quarter zip gray long sleeve that I wear every single week. Either I'm working out or I'm doing like everyday errands in this long sleeve. It is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. I have filmed in them. I have gone out in them. I go to coffee in them. I work out in them. I do everything in them. I just need like a whole collection of them, honestly. I typically get my Fabletics in a size medium. I typically wear a large in like life, but I do downsize them because they are just so, I don't even know, they're just so sexy. They're just so sexy. They make me feel very put together. So that is something that I will always have in the rotation. If I never worked with Fabletics again, I would be buying those long sleeves for sure. And I've actually talked to my friends about this as well. Like every time I wear them, I get compliments and they're like, oh my God, where's that from? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's from Fabletics. And they're like, oh, no way. And then I go, size medium. You got to get in a size medium, size one down. And I promise you, it's just going to make you feel so much better about yourself. So yeah. Number 9, the most PR I have received outside of clothing is definitely body wash for some strange reason. I don't know what makes me the perfect candidate to be promoting body wash, but I guess I'm always promoting it. The best body wash I have ever received, and I don't have it anymore because I used it all, and I've just been getting so much body wash on rotation, is the Athena body wash, okay? I got it in a 3-pack with like a spray, and then I also got the body wash, and then I got the deodorant. The deodorant is gone too, mind you. The only thing that's left standing is the full body spray. Y'all, oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm actually gonna go find it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find the spray so that I know the actual scent so that you guys can go make a purchase. So the fragrance is Golden Vanilla. Golden Vanilla Athena body wash is the best. Sorry, I don't have any more of it. I mean, I guess that goes to show you that I actually do use it because I don't have it in my possession anymore. So yeah. Last but not least, this is so niche. Hear me out. I live in Tampa, Florida, and one of the best places to go get a facial is located in St. Pete, and it's called Credo Wellness, Krido Wellness. So their big focus is on cryo. It's like an alternative to like Botox, but it is so cool to see the results. It was literally the best thing ever. Like, Christina, whenever you watch this, just know how much I love you and I'm bought into you and I'm bought into your business and I'm bought into your processes because it was the best thing ever. Like, I was snoring when I was getting my facial because it was so fantastic. I literally went back the next week because it was so good. And the best part about this experience is that, you know, they're estheticians, and I hope this is the right word. Their estheticians are so knowledgeable on their products and what they use to put on your skin. So it feels like very intentional on, you know, what your skin is supposed to feel like and what's going to be best for you. They use these products from this company called Circadia, and the esthetician Colleen, she's amazing. She recommended me a few products based off of my skin type and, you know, what she thought I really needed. And I've been using them for a little while now, and I have the best results. Obviously, I mean, I'm not in Credo to film my experience. You can go on my Instagram or my TikTok and see how great the experiences was for yourself. But I did get these 2 products while I was there. I'm really big on like, I don't know, I need to test it out. I don't really know. I need to see how my skin reacts. I don't know if I'm going to fit well in it. I don't know. I'm really big on the I don't knows, and I'm for sure about these products. And I've never used a cleansing oil before because typically when I go to get a facial, the oil is just too much for my skin sometimes and it breaks it out, and I hate that. So then I never want to use it. So she was like, use a little bit of this, you know, wash your face with it, use it in the morning, damn dry, all the stuff. And I'm obsessed. I have it on my skin right now, and it like has lasted all day. It's literally fantastic. I'm just going to show it because all of a sudden I don't know how to speak. So hopefully you can see that. But it's the Vitamin Veil Cleanser Facial Cleansing Oil. It's great. And it doesn't feel like a cleanser. It feels like an oil, which I think is the point. But just makes me feel super hydrated, plump, juicy, hot, amazing. I love it. I use it every day. So yeah, that's all of the products that I use on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, there's so many more, but I didn't want to take all day to show you all the stuff that I use because no one wants to listen for that long. But you know, I did want to, you know, just come and show you guys the things that I use that do make my life easier, that do make my life better, that do really make me feel elevated on a day-to-day basis, because I think it is so important, you know, especially as someone who does get the opportunity to promote all of these different brands and promote all of these different products and really show you guys all of these different things that can better you. I think it is really important, to be able to show you the things that I personally have bought into and really truly, reflect my brand and, things that really make me feel human. Because that's the most important thing. So yeah, these are the 10 things that made the cut. I will probably make a part 2 of this. We'll see. I may never make another video again, but I did want to share with you guys, especially with the holidays coming up, in case you needed a last minute gift, you wanted to get something for yourself, or yeah, you just needed ideas. So thanks for watching. Bye.